Hey everybody, it is Matty here with Altcoin Buzz with you on this Saturday. We are already the 7th of September, which means the Bakkt warehouse service has officially launched. We'll take a look at what that means on altcoinbuzz.io with this article by Alicia. There has been some movement in the market in response to that. Here on newsbtc.com, we're going to be talking whale transfers, which may have affected the price of Bitcoin. We're going to come back around to that on coingecko.com in just a second. Here on bbntimes.com, a very lengthy article that I don't intend to go through with you all today, but check it out. It's a good one and it's very creatively written, backed to the future for cryptocurrencies. Then we're taking a look at an altcoin buzz at altcoinbuzz.io tweet about Klaytn, which is the new Samsung product. It's the new and improved blockchain phone from the South Korean tech giant. We'll take a look at what the Wall Street Journal has to say here on cryptopolitan.com. Samsung's Klaytn Phone is for the crypto enthusiasts. CoinFo Mania. Samsung launches blockchain and crypto-friendly variant of the Galaxy Note 10, which disappointed a lot of crypto enthusiasts. Let's be honest, I think it let people down ultimately. Here on Twitter, at CryptoCom is also tweeting about how Crypto.com Chain CRO is one of the digital tokens, which is added to the Samsung digital wallet, which we're discussing with that new hardware. We'll also take a look at that from CryptoNews.com, a complete list of the cryptos and the decentralized apps that are going to be available on Samsung Galaxy S10. And then in brief, we'll take a look at the number of Bitcoin addresses with at least 10 Bitcoins and how that number has reached an all-time high. So the number of addresses with at least 10 Bitcoins is now higher than ever. And then I'll invite you guys to do your homework and take a look at historical September performance in the world of crypto. But before getting into all that, let's take a look at the markets here on coingecko.com. We are down overall 3.3% today, $264 billion. Perhaps this is in response to the Bakkt warehouse service. That's what one of the articles we're going to look at seems to posit. Bitcoin at the time of this recording down 3.9% on the day, but still sitting at $10,410. Dominance is strong, 70.6%. Here on altcoinbuzz.io, it's true, Bakkt opened a warehouse for Bitcoin transactions. Article here by Alicia. Yes, Bakkt has opened a warehouse for Bitcoin deposits and withdrawals. And yes, it is great news. If you're not familiar with Bakkt, they are the crypto exchange that is making the community excited. They've got some great news. The company finally launched its very own Bakkt warehouse for Bitcoin transactions. This, of course, comes ahead of the big news that's coming down the pipeline later this month in September. Here is the official tweet at Bakkt, BAKKT. Today, our warehouse opens for customer Bitcoin deposits and withdrawals as we prepare for the Bakkt Bitcoin daily and monthly futures, which launch on September 23rd. The availability of physical delivery brings more flexibility in managing Bitcoin exposure. As we saw, Bitcoin was down a few percentage points today. This is the news that could be responsible for that movement on newsbtc.com. Whales transfer massive amounts of Bitcoin as Bakkt opens warehouse custody. Of course, this is all speculative, but it is a nice hypothetical explanation in abstract. At least here is the tweet that we just went over, of course. But Glassnode, a company that offers on-chain data, explained in a recent tweet that a cluster of Bitcoin wallets containing a significant amount of the cryptocurrency did initiate transfers to what could be Bakkt's wallets. Quote, our data confirms this was the largest non-exchange entity cluster consisting of dozens of Bitcoin addresses with a peak balance of 124,178 Bitcoin that were accumulated in late 2016. According to our flags, at least 73,000 Bitcoin of this whale's balance originate from at Huobi Global, they noted while pointing to a chart that shows, quote, whale balance over time. So here is that original tweet by @Glassnode. Again, take this with a grain of salt. It's just conjecture at this point, but if you want to research the subject more, check out this article on newsbtc.com, and you can also read about whether a successful Bakkt launch will propel Bitcoin's price further. Over the long term, my opinion is that it will, but that's just my point of view. Let us know what yours is, as always, in the comments below. Here's A very lengthy piece that I'm not even going to entertain the possibility of going through, but on bbntimes.com, Back to the Future for Cryptocurrencies. I would encourage you to check this out. It's very well written, very creatively written, and it gives you a good rundown of the significance of Bakkt, what it's all about, why it's important, and what it could mean for the future of Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency space. I highly encourage you to check out this piece. Let's switch gears now and discuss the new Samsung product that everybody is chatting about. At altcoinbuzz.io on Twitter tweeted the following: Klaytn, developed by Kakao, has officially unveiled Klaytn Phone, the blockchain variant of Samsung's flagship smartphone series Galaxy Note 10. The device now supports a total of 33 coins, which is very important, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and enjin. For more information, we link to the Coinfo Mania article that we're going to check out in just a second. We're looking at this article now on the Wall Street Journal, WSJ.com. And you got to pay for the journal, which we're not about to do. But here is the headline: Samsung to launch smartphone meant to make blockchain friendlier. The Klaytn Phone, a Galaxy Note 10 variant, will come with blockchain apps and a cryptocurrency wallet installed. Here's the catch, at least for now. The world's largest smartphone maker, Samsung, will offer a Galaxy Note 10 marketed as a Klaytn Phone, named after a South Korean blockchain platform, the people said. Sales of the phone were set to begin Thursday, however, only exclusively in South Korea. And we're here now on cryptopolitan.com. Samsung's Klaytn Phone is for the crypto enthusiast, something that we've all been waiting for. As we just saw on the journal, the Wall Street Journal, Samsung's Klaytn Phone is, however, only a South Korean piece of technology for the moment. Among the tokens that were added to Samsung's Klaytn Phone are Bitcoin, Binance Coin, Basic Attention Token, Augur, Enjin Coin, and many more ERC20 tokens. The Dapps exclusive to the Galaxy Note 10 family include Boulevard Drive, CoinDuck, X Wallet, and Cosme. And as noted here, the market is heating up. Pre-installing Dapps and crypto wallets on devices make them more accessible to people and open doors to acceptance. Of course, HTC and Sirin also had their blockchain-enabled devices last year, while Huobi's Acute Angle smartphone debuts next year. If you haven't heard about that project, we will be talking about that more very soon. You can also read about the exciting news here on coinfomania.com. Samsung launches blockchain and crypto-friendly variant of Galaxy Note 10. A lot of this information at this point is the same across all the articles, but take a look at this piece as well if you just can't get enough of your Klaytn Phone news. Back to Twitter now. Crypto.com at Crypto.com is tweeting about this, deservedly so. Breaking news: Crypto.com chain CRO is one of the digital tokens added to the Samsung digital wallet for its mobile phones, including the Samsung Galaxy S10. So congratulations, that's a big accomplishment. Kudos to our friends over at crypto.com. And if you're looking for a complete list of cryptos and dApps available on the Samsung Galaxy S10, check out this piece on cryptonews.com. And let's get this piece of news in today on decrypt.co. The number of Bitcoin addresses with at least 10 Bitcoins has reached an all-time high. Forget stacking Satoshis. What about stacking Bitcoins? Now, this is the kind of news that could be interpreted either as a good thing, arguably as a bad thing. You know, we talk about how there is too much consolidation of wealth in the traditional financial markets and how we have very unequal wealth distribution in society. That's a problem that a lot of people have with the traditional model. So this doesn't exactly bode well for that kind of news. It suggests that we have similar concentrations in the world of cryptocurrency. Personally, I think that's an entirely natural result of any system. Is you're going to have concentration, you're going to have outliers that outperform everybody else. However, all I'm saying is that it can be interpreted in a couple of different ways here. The positive interpretation maybe is that it's good for the world of Bitcoin, that the serious people are still serious about it. Let me know if that's reaching, but I think that's perhaps the silver lining. Anyhow, the number of Bitcoin addresses holding at least 10 Bitcoins, and that's a current value of about 105,000 US dollars. Well, those number of addresses recently hit an all-time high. On the 1st of September, as of that date, there are 157,000 addresses holding at least 10 Bitcoin. That is a much higher number than I would have expected, to be quite honest, and represents the top 1% of all Bitcoin holders, according to data from Coin Metrics. Beyond this, there are currently 614,500 addresses holding between 1 to 10 Bitcoin, while around 0.5% of all Bitcoin addresses hold between 10 to 100 Bitcoin. Think about that. 0.5% hold between 10 and 100. So 1 out of every 200 people with Bitcoin addresses has between 10 and 100 Bitcoin. That to me is astounding. Very interesting numbers here. Now, as the article points out, it doesn't necessarily mean that each of those addresses is associated with an individual, because an address, of course, could contain money or Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies that's owned by many different people. Examples such as crypto exchanges and crypto wallets come to mind, and many addresses may be owned by the same person as well. That's the flip side. But it does show that people are continuing to accumulate Bitcoin. That's the positive that I am choosing to take away from this particular data. So check out this article, again, decrypt.co. It also links to the original data from coinmetrics.com if you're interested. And finally, today we are on exchangerates.org, where we're talking about Bitcoin's historical September performance. And I'll throw it out there. Do you guys think that this September, this kind of, as we enter the fourth quarter of 2019, no, I was right the first time. The third of 2019. Are we going to see some positive price action in terms of Bitcoin performance, especially in light of what is happening with Bakkt, with Bitcoin futures launching on the 23rd of September, supported by the warehouse news that we discussed today? Well, historically speaking, in 2016, 17, and 18, September has been a relatively flat year as far as trading. Read the author's opinion here. He thinks that Bakkt may make a difference. However, nothing, as you guys know, is guaranteed in this world. So let us know your thoughts about Bitcoin's September performance in the comments below. And check out this article on exchangerates.org.uk if you're interested in that kind of predictive analysis. And that about rounds it out for today, everybody. Do be sure you are following us on all the regular social media channels, and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell to receive notifications if you enjoyed today's video. Have a great Saturday. I wish you only the very best of luck if you choose to invest. And as always, we hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend.